Hello, my name's Lisa and this is Glenn, and together we're trying to create a life full of meaning.
So we've lived on a narrowboat for the last 5 years. Last year we bought a caravan, we sold our long narrowboat and we've just purchased a small narrowboat and we're living in a little house.
And amongst all that, we're still trying. So without further ado, let us show you how the week
unfolded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. Not just any Saturday, oh no, a sunny Saturday in Devon. Yes, indeed. We are having an incredibly lazy day. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We stayed in bed for ages. We've just been pottering around, doing nothing productive. And do you know what? I think it was needed. Yeah, I do. We are stepping up a gear now. The time had to come. Glenn wants to wash the windows. He wants to do something with the bit of mud outside, and he wants to move the cupboard that's got the washing machine in. He wants to be super productive. Me less so. I'm going to go and have a trim today, have my hair cut, because I've got filming for the game show this week. Let's go to the range, Glenn's most favourite shop. Slightly warmer today. Not that much warmer, but a little bit. Right, Mr. Warner, what would you like in this store?
A rake.
Yeah.
Some grass seed if we can find some in here.
I'm not going to buy anything. Oh yes, I'm not. No. Not even a little notebook. I'm not buying it. That's something for you, Glenn. Bits and bobs. Well, that weren't bad. Glenn got a rake, he got some grass seed, enough to keep him occupied this afternoon.
Yeah, it might be cursing on the rake.
Yeah, he bought the cheaper rake. You know what they say, buy cheap, buy twice. Glenn has just suggested coming to this little garden centre to have a look and maybe also getting some brunch. Oh, that was a delicious breakfast. We went for a mini breakfast. It was just like one little chipolata, an egg and some mushrooms, beans. It was delish. Right, Mr. Warner is going to drop me in Brixham town now because I'm off for a haircut. So Glenn's dropped me into Brixham. Everywhere is looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The water down here, I don't know if you can see, it's as clear as anything and it's like emerald green. Anyway, just having a stroll, getting some steps in before my hair appointment. Now the wind's dropped, it's just absolutely lovely.
So I'm just going to show you what Mrs. Warner was talking about. I wanted to do a lot more with it, but to be honest with you, we're restricted on what we can actually do. When they put this new bit of patio in for us, they just sort of left it. The grass is sort of coming back, but it's all really wild. It's got loads of bits in it. So my plan is I'm going to rake all the rubbish out of it and reseed it, see what happens. So that's what it looks like now. I've got a strimmer to do, a bit of strimming down there, get rid of the long grass. Let's get on with it. Right, that'll have to do. I've just levelled it out as best I can with the tools I've got. So just put this seed down, see what happens. I'm not sure. I think I need to rake it again. I've just covered it. I've coated it with seeds, raked it, trod on it, wet it, coated it with a load more seeds. I'm not a massive gardener, but let's see what happens.
I'm well happy with my haircut. Anyway, walking back up to the caravan now. Let's see how Glenn's getting on. Mr. Warner, would you like a hand? That looks hard work. Mr. Warner's still working hard. Okie dokie, time to cook some dinner before bingo this evening. Which one am I doing tonight, I hear you ask? Thai chicken with gingery veg and brown rice. Takes 25 minutes, let's give it a go. Here we go. This is a tasty one. Dinner was delicious. We are off to bingo where Mr. Warner wants to extend his winning streak and see if he can make it 2 nights in a row. We didn't win at bingo, but better than winning at bingo, we met Claire. Claire watches our videos and she came and said hello, so that is much better than winning. Hello Claire, thank you for coming to say hello. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. The sun is shining, there is blue sky and we're off out. Yes, where are we going, I hear you ask? Well, we are going to go to Salcombe for the second time. Last summer we attempted to go to Salcombe and we ended up driving through and there was no parking. Oh no, it was rammed. We're hoping it's not going to be so busy today. So that is where we're off to. Come on, let's go. And off we go. Actually, it's not as cold out as I thought. The wind has dropped and man, that wind was cold. We're going to take the ferry across. Well, that's if it's running this early in the morning, Mr. Warner. We didn't think to check. Well, it's not that early, is it? In fact, it's 11:15. It's not early at all. And there's a queue. Here we go. Ferry's arrived. Cars coming off. It'll be our turn to get on soon. So, all the cars have come off. Now the pedestrians. Now it's our turn. Off we go. I always forget how small this ferry actually is.
This is
a front seat view.
That is one of our border force boats going there. We just realised it's got a shooter on the front.
Yeah, it's got a big gun.
Yeah.
Never seen one of those down here before.
No.
Here we go. That never takes long, does it? We're not stopping here today. Oh no, just passing through. We've got to go up that little road. Gotta do the tight turn. It's like a complete hairpin, that was. Okay, now this is a tight little road. If I remember rightly, the last time we came down here, there was all sorts of vehicles. So far, so good. Well, we're out the other side, and that was, apart from one vehicle, that was relatively stress-free. I mean, I say that, I'm not driving, so it was very stress-free for me. Amazing beach down here. We came here with my mum, do you remember? Here we go, Blackpool Sands, beach cafe, beach shop and water sports. We've got to stop here. There's a man that we got to pay. That breakfast was so good, so good. Apart from it came with disposable wooden cutlery and I broke my fork within about
30 seconds.
30 seconds, yes.
So
I don't know my own strength. It just crumbled. It just crumbled in my hand. Anyway, off we go from Blackpool Sands on to Salcombe. This is such a lovely place. Yeah, the beach is good. You do have to pay for parking though. It is really busy in the summer, but the beach is huge, so there's enough room on the beach. Magnificent views as we go up the hills. Another great beach.
Massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
This is the one that they did practice the D-Day landings on.
Yeah. So we got to go down the hill and then the road runs alongside the beach. Here we go, we're almost level now with the beach. I think they sell ice creams there. Over we go. We are dropping down into Salcombe. I think there's a car park down here. No, I would have parked right at the top, but Glenn's like, no, let's go down further. I'm like, Glenn, I think we've missed our opportunity to park. Let's see if we can find a parking space. Do you remember when we came in the summer? It was heaving. Yeah, as I said, I think we've missed the car park. Yeah, I think we have. Hopefully this won't be another time where we just end up driving through. Glenn has managed to park like right at the front. So yeah, well done to Glenn.
Drinking fountain.
Yeah, it says whoever is found cleaning fish or creating any other nuisance at this watering place will be prosecuted. So it's my mum's birthday this week, so we're on the lookout for a nice present. Those hot cross buns do look impressive. Seagulls here are the size of small dogs. Our friend Zara, it's her birthday next month, and I don't think she watches our videos, so she's not going to see, but we'll pop in and we'll get her some spiced rum. She's a little bit partial to that. There we go. Brilliant. The sun may have gone in, but I still like Salcombe. Well, the little roads are a little bit of a challenge. So we've just got in. Glenn's not content with sitting around for 2 minutes. No, he's cleaning the windows. So we are off to bingo. We've been very busy this afternoon. Done loads of washing, loads of cleaning, ready for us to get up and go tomorrow. I've also found my new favourite thing on YouTube. I don't know if you remember the time that I started watching dog grooming videos. Oh yeah, I watched hours of them. Hours. Now my new favourite thing, it's a channel called Owl Blades, and he just mows lawns. He just takes really overgrown gardens and just mows them. It's quite satisfying to watch. Anyway, we're off to bingo. Fingers crossed we'll be lucky. Come on, let's go. So I needed 47 for a line, and so did Glenn. Fortunately, we didn't win. We didn't win. We were so close. Glenn needed one number at the end. Good morning and welcome to Monday. It is 20 to 9 and we are up and ready to leave. Yeah, we've packed all the bags. We're off. We're just going to pack the car and then we'll be on our way. We have finished the second Jack Reacher book, Die Trying, and yesterday I downloaded the third one. The book is called Tripwire. Just going to start listening to that on the way home. Always makes the journey shorter. Let's get the car packed. Let's get going. Righty, I'm driving. Mr. Warner is manning his phone because he's got some urgent deliveries going on today. We've stopped for coffee. Man, I need it. Right, part 2 of our journey. So we've just arrived back at the house. We've got to shoot straight off to the printers and the office. Mr. Warner, oh, he's having a stressful day. One of his orders has got stuck in customs and it's urgent and he needs it like there already today. So he's very stressed about life. It's not fun and it's not pleasant. We haven't even got time to unpack the gusto box. Off we go again. Can you remember what we said just a week ago today about sorting all these e-commerce things that we've got going on there? Well, we haven't done anything about that. Right, we are done here. Let's go home, unpack the gusto box and our bags, and let's get ready for work in the morning. We just got in.
Ice cream man's outside.
The ice cream man was outside, Nathan. Yes, we are back in. We've eaten our ice cream. Very delicious that was too. Let me pop you there and let's have a look what's in the box. Actually, that's a little bit low. Let's get the coffee tin out. Stick you there. Oh, that's better. That's better. Now all I need is my glasses and we'll be set. And I'm back. If I remember rightly, I ordered more meat-free meals this week. Right, got this one special for Mr. Warner. Oh, he loves cottage pie. It's his favourite. Right, I'm going to cook that tonight because Mr. Warner's had a stressy old day, so he could do with some comforting cottage pie. It'll make the world better. I'm going to have to crack on though, because that takes 40 minutes. And Glenn's got engine room chat tonight. What else have we got? Curried chicken with herby grain, smoky meat-free mince enchiladas with tomato salsa. These meals all had like a meat version and a meat-free option. And I went meat-free. A meat-free doner with chilli sauce and chips. We're at the pub tomorrow night, so that should do us till the end of the week. Let's get cracking on this one. 7323. That's what I'll be needing. Not that one. 7323. Right, I've got everything I need. Let's get going. Look how much the power's increased. It was on 70 pence when I came in. While I've been standing here, boiling the potatoes and chopping the veg. I did boil the kettle, admittedly. That's extortionate. Right, so I've got this going on. I've got the potatoes nearly done. Well, this is looking a bit tasty. The broccoli, sadly, well, I couldn't get the oven to work. It just wouldn't work. So anyway, no broccoli, no big loss to me. I'm not a huge fan of cooked broccoli. Anyway, this is looking good. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. It's a work day. Oh yes it is. Mr. Warner, he is still under untold stress. Not with this job, with his other job. He's just waiting for things to be delivered, tight deadlines, very stressy. He's remembering why he didn't want to do this full time anymore. Anyway, let's go work. Hopefully, by the end of the day, things will be better. That's it, work all done for the day. The day goes past so quickly. Like, before I know it, it's time to leave. I like it. I like my job. Anyway, we're heading home now. We're going to the pub this evening. Oh yes, Pub Tuesday. No cooking required for me tonight. Oh no. So, it would have been my nan's birthday today. She died about 20 years ago, but I still always remember her birthday. What other news have I got to tell you? Did I tell you Chloe's got COVID? It's bad. It's not good. I'm worried about her. I need to do some tidying up, getting my stuff ready for filming at the end of the week. But first, I think I need a cup of tea, and I might even sit down and watch Bridgerton. I've managed to squeeze in an episode of Bridgerton. Oh, it's a bit of an after work relaxation there. Come on, let's go down the pub and see our friends. Always a highlight of the week. Come on, Mr. Warner. And we're going to walk. You know what that means? I'm going to drink vodka. That's what that means. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago when we walked to the pub and it was almost dark and I was like, look at this. Well, it is most definitely still light. Isn't it? Well, that was a lovely evening. Saw our friends, we laughed.
A bit later than usual.
Yeah.
It is proper dark.
It is proper dark now. It's a starry night up there as well. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Mr. Warner, through the arch window, is making a cup of coffee to go. And then we are off. Yes, my second day this week at work. Tomorrow is a filming day. Yeah, when I mean filming, I don't mean like me and you. I mean proper film crew coming to the house for the game show. It's beyond exciting. That's all I can say. I haven't really got much else to tell you. I think this week's going to be a short video because I'm not going to be able to film Thursday and Friday. This plant, the plant died and I couldn't give up on it. And look, I'm glad I didn't. Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh my goodness. It's a bit breezier out there than I thought. I wish the sunshine and the warm weather would come back. So we just got back in. I forgot to tell you when I was leaving work. I need to have a tidy up and cook dinner, and I'm meeting our neighbours tonight to talk about a Jubilee party, a Jubilee street party. So a lot going on, so I'm gonna crack on. So we're just having a tidy up and Glenn sorting wires and stuff out because the film crew, well, they'll need to plug in. Don't put it too tight, darling, in case we have to pull it all out tomorrow. whilst Mr. Warner does that, I'm going to cook us dinner. Right, Glenn, tell me what you fancy. Smoky meat-free mince enchiladas with tomato salsa. Meat-free doner with chilli sauce and chips. Oh, I haven't finished yet. Right, are you saying I had you at meat-free doner?
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. 1 red onion, check. 1/2 a cucumber. 1 gem lettuce. 2 wholemeal pitters. Some meat-free mince. And I think the rest is going to be in here. And there's the rest of the bits. So the lovely neighbours, they've said come on over because they're both home. And we're going to organise this Jubilee Street party. I've got a couple of forms I've got to do for the production company tonight. So I'm going to go for the meeting now while the night is still young. And then come back and finish things here. Yeah, that's it. Let's get all the jobs done. Okay, I am in from next door where we have planned our Jubilee Street party. We're having it on the Thursday, which is a bank holiday. We've planned that all out. Right, let's get back down to dinner. So I've got the potatoes that Gusto sent, but I've got these sad looking sweet potatoes that need using, so I'm gonna throw those in as well. Right, chips in the oven. Now I have to grate the garlic and the red onion. Grating the onion make me cry. Right, it says add fake meat. I don't actually think it calls it fake. No, meat-free mince to a bowl. It said add the cumin, add the oregano and 1/2 of the grated onion. Right, that's in there. Now it says to mix it until fully combined. Clean hands is the best way. Right, now I've got to just... This is what the doner meat looked like once I'd rolled it out. So I'm just going to stick that in the oven. Unfortunately, dinner is a little bit burnt. A little bit burnt. So Glenn's been on the phone with his mum for ages. Every time I opened the oven door, set the smoke alarms off, which then made it very difficult for Glenn to understand what his mum was saying. So, slightly burnt dinner, but I'm sure I can cover it up with a bit of garlic mayo. We've got the pitters, we've got the chips. This is the doner meat, which I've got to cut up in slits. This is the bit that got burnt. Homemade chilli sauce, homemade garlic mayo. Right, let's get this dished up. God, that was a right stressy prep. Nothing to do with the meal, just multiple phone calls and... Anyway, dinner is served. Hello and welcome to Thursday. Oh, it's so exciting today. I'm gutted that I will not be able to share it with you. I really am. The film crew is coming today to film me and Ryan. We got today and tomorrow filming and then Monday as well. It's all very major. Who knew when I applied for this game show? Who knew that we would get this far? This is craziness. I'm not going to be able to share much with you today, but Glenn is, because Glenn can't stay here. There's not enough room in the house. There's a film crew of 3, plus Naomi, because she's got to be here because she's Ryan's chaperone. Oh, it's all very proper. So there's going to be a lot of us in the house. Glenn is going to get fitted for his suit for Harry's wedding. This is Harry's wedding that's only in a couple of months' time that I still haven't got an outfit for. Just saying. It's easy for men, I feel. They're just getting a suit.
Good morning and welcome to Thursday. So no, let's put some effort into that. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. That's a Mrs. Warner. See the issue I have?
Oh, that is an issue.
That is an issue. I've got a flashing red light on my battery, which would have meant that I would have not been taking any footage today. So
I'll tell you what, you leave that camera here with me.
Error.
No. So I'm glad you tested it. You leave this camera here with me and you take that one because we're relying on you to get the shots today.
I know. God, for that, I would have been in so much trouble, you know, if I'd have taken it and then not been able to get any footage today. I'm off to Middleton Cheney, then off to Banbury to get fitted for my suit for Harry's wedding in July. And then I've got to go to the office, got to sort some stuff out there, got some orders to make, and that's a bit boring. The suit fitting is going to be the exciting bit of the day. So I'll take you with me. So it looks like a nice day out there today, as in not too bad, but it's absolutely freezing. Just going the back way to get onto the A43. It goes literally up round past the canal network. We come past this bit up the top here. When we bring the boat down, we'll come past and through this area, just the other side of it, which is not far from Stoke Bruin, and hopefully we'll do our normal overnight stop at Stoke Bruin.
Hello, hello. Hello, my darling. How excited are you?
So I've just arrived in the lovely village of Middleton Cheney. This is where Harry and Hayley are going to get married. So just arriving at Harry's house. I am well early.
You are well early.
So we're in Harry's electric Corsa on our way to, where are we going?
Suit shop.
Suit shop, is it actually called the suit shop?
No, I can't remember. Henry's, I think it is.
Henry's?
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you know when we get there. To try on our suits, we've got Harry's friend Cameron in the back, who apparently runs his own landscaping business.
Yep.
There you go.
Need any quotes?
And where'd you run out of?
Redditch.
Redditch. There you go.
Redditch.
We know we've got some viewers from Birmingham, the Birmingham area. Here we are, Banbury Town. I'm going to walk you around to the building. Henry's hire department in Banbury. Let's go. Let's go and see what we can find. So at Henry's, we're just about to be fitted out. We've got the chap.
And then dropping down to
See him there, breathing in.
Just touching the ground at the back, and those are just a bit more of a break. Sleeves, because I didn't want to have you, we don't want to cut your hands off, and you want to be able to see some cut.
Yeah.
It's like looking at Daniel Craig.
Good.
That's about good.
His brother.
Nice on
When
your
you go
shoulders.
for it. So that was pretty painless. Sorted. Let's go.
Yeah, in that barn.
In that barn, and then
we've
garden.
got all this garden bit.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah. So we're
How many people we got?
80 odd, I think.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that'll work, won't it?
that, yeah.
So that's the venue, the New Inn pub, which is great. Always like a good pub.
Yeah, so that's the pub.
It's up in the corner here, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's a shortcut that goes straight through Smiles, which is just up here, through that little green.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah, up there, isn't it? Somewhere.
Yeah, so my house is just there,
Yeah.
and then of course the church is just over there, so the house is in the middle.
Yeah.
So rather than people driving about, I mean, it's nice weather, I'm suggesting people either park at the pub or at mine, and just walk between the two.
The church, we think,
It's on
is
Church Lane.
on Church Lane, funnily enough, which is on. Oh yeah, there it is at the end there. Well, that's where it's all happening.
That's where the big do is.
That's where the big do starts.
Yeah.
So that's me done at Middleton Cheney. I've left Harry and his friend to have a chat. We've just been talking about stag do. So yeah, watch this space. Stag do in June sometime. We're going to try and get in and do something a little bit different. I think. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit.
So it's lunch break on the filming day. I cannot show you anything that is happening that side, but the setup and the cameras and the game I've got to play, I'm useless. That's all I'm saying. I've got 3 weeks before we go to the studio and have the head-to-head battle. I'm going to have to practice every single day for hours.
Arrive back home, I can see lights, but they're not on in our house, so I'm wondering whether they've finished filming, so I'm gonna see what the situation is. I've just dropped my phone off phone repair place to have a new screen, new battery put on it, because it's not working as it should be, and Mrs. Warner's asked me to come to Beckworth Emporium to pick something up for her mum, so I'm just going to go there and sort that out. So I've got the it's just going to start to pour with rain, so hurry up. But I've got the vouchers for Lisa, and also bought a couple of sneaky cakes, really nice cakes in there. It's a really good bakery. So anyway, let's get back in the car before it pours down. Just made it, absolutely pouring with rain out there. It just came from nowhere. Anyway, so I need to, what's the time? So it needs another half an hour yet, so I'll take a slow ride back to the chap who's done the phone. There's no point in me going to the office then going there, so I'll hang around outside and wait for him to do it. So my phone's back, screen fixed, new battery, £100, become highly recommended, so we'll see how that goes. I was going to spend a little bit of time clearing up here today, but to be honest with you, I think it's about 3:30, 4:15. I've been out since 8 o'clock this morning, so I better go and see how Mrs. Warner's got on.
So everyone has gone now. Do you know, filming, it's not, I mean, I film all the time, but that sort of filming, man, the cameras and the technology there, the lighting, the microphones. We had to change our tops several times to make it look like different days. It's been a long day. I am going to sit down and practice the game. I can't tell you which game it is because that's top secret until the game show. Till we go head to head. I get to meet the other grandparent tomorrow. Slightly nerve-wracking, the whole thing. So anyway, I'm going to sit down, practice playing the game, and then I'll catch you later. Oh, that's amazing timing. Mr. Warner's just arrived. I wonder if he'd been sitting around the corner waiting for them to go. Have you had a good day?
Never mind me, Mrs. Warner. Have you had a good day?
Well, it's been exhausting, Glenn, to be honest.
Got your present from the Duckworth. So
Let's have a look. What did you...
Sharon, look, a rum barber.
A rum barber?
And a lemon meringue tart.
Oh, Glenn.
I couldn't say no to a rum barber.
Oh my goodness.
And then the lemon.
Oh, Glenn.
We'd go armsies and try.
Armsies. Oh, put the kettle on, my darling. Let's do it. I've got some serious gaming to practice, but first, let's have a celebratory cake. Righty, this is the one we've got tonight. Curried chicken with herby grains. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Right, here's all the ingredients. Let's give it a go. So, I'm cooking the brown rice, but it says add the sultanas before you cook. I've never done that before. So, let's see how that turns out. In here, I've got the brown rice, a small can of lentils, and the spinach. Oh, and the sultanas, obviously, that the rice cooked in. I've just got to wait for this to wilt a little bit more. And then I've got to chuck in the coriander and the mint and the pickled shallots. Then tops with the curried chicken and the nuts and the turmeric yoghurt. Man, I think this is going to be super tasty. Dinner was very filling and tasty, but do you know what? It wasn't one of my favourites. While Mr. Warner does some more work, I'm going to do some more gaming practice. Good morning and welcome to Friday. Firstly, I want to say a huge happy birthday to my mum. Yeah, happy 75th birthday. I'm going over to see my mum later today after filming. I've got to be honest, today's filming day, it's not that I'm not looking forward to it, I'm dreading it. We have to do an activity which I don't want to do, basically. I said right at the beginning, I don't want to do that activity. So, here we are, doing the activity. Can't tell you what it is. Have to wait until you see the programme. I don't know if this is going to make it to the programme, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm not feeling too happy about the whole thing, but it is what it is. I hate that saying. Also, I don't want to spoil it for Ryan, so I don't want my anxiety about this activity. I don't want Ryan to pick up on that. So, I'm going to front it out like any good grandmother would. Inside, I feel physically sick. I'm not doing great today. You're also not going to hear from Glenn today because his camera's sitting right here. This week's video is going to be rubbish. Anyway, nothing I can do about that either. So, let's just get on with the day. Right, the time is 10 to 8. I'm going to try and get another hour of gameplay practice in before the camera crew arrive. I was hopeless yesterday. Hopeless. So, we've done our morning filming. It's now time for the afternoon filming, where we've got to go off-site to a activity. I'm all ready for this. I'm not ready at all. I'm very nervous, and but we'll give it our best shot. It's all we can do. So, I'm back from the activity I was dreading, and guess what? It was just as awful as I imagined. Yeah, it was rubbish. I've had a horrible afternoon. I'm not happy. Glenn's just wrapping my mum's present. I've just walked through the door. I'm not even getting changed. We're going to head over to see my mum.
I managed to get fuel, thankfully.
Yeah, so Glenn's managed to get some fuel.
I mean, petrol only. There was no diesel like anywhere, and if there was diesel, there was a million people queuing for it.
I've driven 2 hours today. An hour there, well, over an hour there, over an hour back. And every petrol station I stopped at had no fuel.
Why?
That was Naomi just ringing to say that she'd found a garage that had no queue, but Glenn said they'd got no diesel, only petrol. So anyway, I've had a rubbish afternoon. It's late. I mean, it's like, it must be like 6:30, and I was hoping that this misery of this afternoon would have been finished way before now. So my poor mum, it's her birthday today, and I said we'd go and
More tape.
we'd go and hold on, I need to give Glenn more tape. This is like a joint effort.
And Mrs. Warner's busy.
So hold on.
I need more, so cut me.
Yeah, I will. So what was I saying? Yeah, so there's no fuel. We've got a whole petrol fuel, well, not so much petrol, there's a whole diesel shortage. There's some sort of protest going on. I don't know, I haven't watched the news. But basically, all the garages have run out of fuel again. So
you're much better off if you've got petrol.
I just want to stay at home. I just want to stay at home. In fact, I just want to go to bed, get my pyjamas on and stay there. I need to give Glenn a bit more. Look, he's doing a stellar job wrapping.
The last bit,
And then we'll go see my mum. I was like, Mum, we'll buy you a takeaway for dinner. Mum usually has her dinner. Yeah, my mum usually has her dinner like an hour ago. So I rang her. Anyway, I'm not going to whittle on. I can't even find the end of the sellotape now.
That's why I was trying to get you to do it all in one flow.
I've lost it. Oh, do you know what? My mum never really has wine in. She's not a wine drinker. I'm in real need tonight. Here we go. There you go, Glenn. I'm in need of wine. So only one more day of filming, which is Monday. Thank you. Only one more day of filming, which is Monday, and then there is the grand final, which is in London at the end of the month. So come on.
They're coming here Monday.
Yeah, they're coming here Monday. So it should be just like a bits of pieces of filming that's nothing too strenuous. Anyway, I've got my mum's present together. Let's get on. Let's go see my mum. Wish her happy birthday. Let's get some delicious Chinese food. Hello, hello. Look at all mum's cards. So Glenn's left his glasses and he can't read to order the food. But mum has got a magnifying glass. So I got mum a little gemsicle just to keep her busy.
Oh, I like that.
That'll just keep you busy. There's more. Mum's card. I had to sellotape that down because I did lick it, but obviously not well enough. Glenn wrapped this. Mum can't get into it. She's going to break all her nails in a minute. Here we go. Bit Ferrero Rocher. You can't go wrong with a few Ferrero Rochers. And then Mum's main present. Could it be? She may have opened an envelope like that already today. Right, well, happy birthday, Mum. I will see you on Sunday for your birthday party. See ya, bye. What a week it has been. Crazy. I've never had a week like it. I mean, I've never filmed with a proper camera crew for 2 days before. It was crazy.
Intense, I think, for Miss Warner. I weren't around.
It was very intense. There was highs and lows, for sure. And the worst thing is, I can't even tell you about it.
Or show you.
Or show you. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Until the sign paperwork.
Yeah, until the show goes out. And I said to Naomi the other day, I think it'll go out in the summer holidays. And she said, oh no, I spoke to the production crew and they said at the end of this year, maybe next year. I've got to keep a secret for that long.
She has.
That's mad. Don't ask me about it if you see me. Because, yeah.
Anyway.
You got measures for your suit for Harry's wedding?
Oh yeah, I got measures for my suit this week. Obviously that was the highlight of that day.
The wedding's getting closer.
Yeah, he's coming. He'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, I still haven't got my outfit.
No need for Debbie. She
No.
said to me about it today.
My mum's got her outfit sorted, so that's good. Anyway, this week has been a fragmented video. We've been all over the place and there hasn't been a great deal of footage. So, sorry about that. Next week, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, Glenn. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I've got my legs crossed and my fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So the alternator should be back on Monday. And they should fit it by Thursday. I really, really hope so, because, well, hopefully be up and running by Thursday. So
yeah, Thursday.
Let's hope we can get some diesel.
Yes, there's been so much diesel drama in the UK. So anyway, we're going to leave you here. Hopefully, we will see you next week.
From floating.
Yes, hopefully next time you see us, we will be on the boat. Hope you have a great week. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.